Okay, it's welcome back to Rome 2 Total War. Last time on the last video, I was thinking what I should do next. There were lots of things I've got the idea that I need to do, and I think one of them is to upgrade various territories. I think there are some that still need to be improved as far as their buildings are concerned, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Is this the one that I've just taken? I think it is, isn't it? So it's not that one, but I think I do have to have a good look around and find out which ones might have gaps. I don't remember. Maybe I should re-watch the last video. One thing I know from this place though is that it needs a games edict or something, bred in games or whatever, and I think I was going to look round and see if I could find one that would do it. That's rebellion next turn, isn't it? I'm going to try and find that now, and then I'm going to treat you to a sea battle, maybe even maybe a land battle at the same time against Thapsus down at the bottom, because as you know, that's my next target, isn't it? Anyway, let's go and have a look around, see if I can find... I'm going to press the wrong buttons then. Here we go. These, aren't they? Yep, see if I can find one that's already got an edict and then go and take it over to Rome. Aha! Now that's got something in it, hasn't it? But I have a feeling this place is unhappy anyway. Let's go and have a look. Public order's stable. It's getting plus 22 per turn. I think it's enough for me to take that out of there. The Bread and Games edict is giving them 10 public order, and they're getting plus 22, which means I think that they don't need that. I think what they need now is to lose their public order, which is on a plus 10 wealth from all commercial buildings, reduces slave population in decline, 20% recruitment cost, unit recruitment capacity, cancel edict. I think that's the one. The trouble is, an edict doesn't come into being until the following year, which means that this one that's got rebellion next turn can't be prevented. Public order is deteriorating. At the current rate it will rebel next turn. Well, all it gives me, that edict as you've just seen now, is plus 10, and it's getting minus 25 per turn at the moment. That would become minus 15. Minus 15 on top of 76 would mean it would survive yet another turn, and that might be long enough to just save it, although I very much doubt it from looking at these. I don't know if it's worth it or not, but I'm going to give it to them anyway. Ah, I can't. Remember I discussed that on the last video. That's one I can't do because it's not a complete province. Is this one at risk? 2 turns for that one. Maybe I should put it in there then. These are the places that I've most recently taken. I'm not sure if these are part of Italy or not, or whether they're part of something else. But they might also... No, they're not, are they? So, is that okay? I think that is... It's getting minus 1 per turn, but it's starting on 72, isn't it? So, I think that's quite fine. What I'm going to do then is issue the edict then to here. I'll just check this place though first, just to be absolutely certain. This one hasn't got anything to be built in it, and it's getting plus 21, so yes, it is definitely going to be this place, and I was getting mixed up between this and Rome. So that's getting minus 35 per turn. That's why it's going to go to 2 turns. To be quite honest, I think they're going to be fine, because these will be built in time to deal with this, won't they? But I'll give them the edict anyway. Provincial edict, and I'll give them... What am I giving him? Bread and Games. 10 public order. Okay, let me just double check that that hasn't gone in there right now, because if it has, I needed to give it elsewhere really. It still says 2 turns, even though it knows in the future there's going to be an increase in the public order. So never mind. Rome is going to have to rebel, and we're going to have to deal with it, I'm afraid. I don't know if I move these troops back or not, if I can even. Yes, I can. Right, to the job in hand. The main reason why I came to this video today was because of these chaps here. What I want to do is take this place, but before I take this place I want to get rid of the ships. I have a feeling that even though I've got something like 70 plus, maybe 80 plus men that will survive this battle from both these armies if I attack here and then indeed take it. The problem I've got is the ships will disperse all over the place, so I have to go and attack those ships, which is what I fully intend to do, and then cover this gap as I discussed, I'm pretty sure, at the end of the last video. Once I've plugged these gaps along here, I know I've explained that before, what I didn't perhaps point out was that this army and some of my ships will become spare, which means that I can simply send my troops over to here and take this place, because they will then indeed be completely spare armies. So one could take here, or two could take there, and then the other one move on to there the following turn, taking me up from my 133 territories, or rather taking me up from 133 somewhere closer to 140, which is what I need for my military objective. So, to the matter in hand, what I want to do is take out his ships. Now he's on normal stance, isn't he? I might do the battle with the infantry here, but the main thing is I want to take out, I don't know who I take. Do I take those out? Do I take these out? I'm going to take, I don't want to take those out because I think that's going to involve the military, and I think they're actually on land. So I think in order to attack anybody I have to attack these, which means I'm going to have to watch for ships coming from my rear. So okay, battle deployment. Looks like I'm going to lose, doesn't it? I don't think for 1 minute I'm going to lose that. Basically because I'm going to be facing the enemy when they get to me, which means if I start at the back, the closest they're ever going to get to me is from the back. Let's have a look anyway. In other words, the biggest threat that's going to come to me is from the edge of the battlefield, because that's where the enemy appear. Now, it ought to tell me exactly where the enemy are going to be appearing anyway, so I can take evasive action. But what normally happens is the ships will occupy a central area and then stand there defending it. The reinforcements will move as quickly as possible from the area that they come onto the battlefield in order to get into the centre and defend that area. Problem I've got is if any troops, any ships appear close to mine, then they will feel as though they have to attack my ships, and from close range my ships are not good because they're ballista type ships. We like to shoot at people from a distance rather than from close up, so what we don't need is a big surprise from people who are going to suddenly land on our doorstep. In fact, not on our doorstep, they're really going to step on our tail, to be quite honest with you. Anyway, if I can destroy all four of these navies, you can see the so-called allies, support ships if you like, support fleets coming on there. That does surprise me actually. Well, one of them must be a garrison, because with only one territory you should really only be allowed 3, I think. Is it 3 ships? I thought it was 2. 3 armies, 2 ships, but maybe one of them is an army. One of them is garrison ships, perhaps. Another one is an army afloat, and then perhaps the other 2 are his proper navy. But they don't look like a clever navy, do they? They don't look like the kind of navy that are going to be able to exchange fire with me. So a very important issue for me really is that we wipe them out completely. We want to make the infantry assault on Thapsus much easier than it would be if the ships were giving him support, but I also want to make it possible for me to wipe out all the characters perhaps not, read generals. If I can take out all his generals in the game, then I'll wipe out all his armies as well. Then I might even be able to get peace with that nation who I've found myself at war with, though I doubt it because they're an unknown faction. So I'm now at war with an unknown faction, which I find really quite curious. Can you imagine that? You're allied with somebody, they go to war with somebody, you don't even ask who it is before you declare war on their side. Bit odd, isn't it? Okay. 504. I'm not sure the numbers matter, to be honest. They're all on ships, and since we're going to be destroying them from a distance by dropping dirty great stones through the middle of their wooden hulls, it doesn't really matter how many men there are on board, does it really? So what I need to do really is be systematic about taking out those that are the closest to me, which I fully intend to do. Now, this is taking one heck of a long time to start up, isn't it? Aha, I think we're there. I would have stopped it in the process, but I'm not sure it was the best thing to do, really, just in case it diffracted the sound in the battle. Dry day, that's good news for us. Oh no, why did I say wait? I didn't want to wait. I want to start deployment. Okay, maybe waiting that little bit longer will give us more of a chance to find out where the enemy reinforcements are going to come. And of course it's not showing me, is it? It's not showing me anywhere in there, does that? Oh, that just gets rid of it, doesn't it? Is there anything that enlarges it? Toggle radar. Right. Toggle tactical map. Oh, it's interesting. I don't think I've used that before, have I? Right. Well, moving around, I can't see anywhere where the enemy reinforcements are going to be appearing. I think just 2 of my ships is going to be enough to take those out, but I don't think it's a good idea to use them against those, since they're going to stand there anyway. What I really want to do is hit the others. That's an interesting view, isn't it? I didn't even know. I wonder if I can play it in that view. I'm not sure. Anyway, since I'm not used to it, I'm not going to use it. What I am going to do is back everybody in a position whereby I'm facing the biggest threat to me, which is going to be the rear. So let's have them all facing to the rear first. Allow the enemy to find itself in the centre there. And then once all his reinforcements have appeared in the centre, that's when we're going to act. So, okay, start the battle. Hey? Crikey. Blimey, he's there already. I don't think there's anything else heading towards us, but we're going to need to deal with these guys. Can we hit any of them yet? Yes. Okay, hit his ships quickly, please, now. What's that? Oh dear, we're in trouble. Oh dear, we're instantly in trouble. Why are we in trouble? Damn. Well, because he's on top of us already, right from the start. From the get-go, as you might say. Right, okay. Oh dear, we are seriously in trouble here. Okay, can you get on board those ships and attack them maybe? Let's hope you can. What can you do? I don't know. I need you ships firing, please. Quickly as you like. I don't know where his other ships are. They're going to be bearing down on me, no doubt. I don't want to lose any of my missile ships, please. I don't mind losing the these guys. Well, I don't want to lose them, but if I have to, then I have to. That's just the way it's going to have to be. Has he gone yet? No, he's still there. We need to hit him with everything we can, please. They're all sunk. It's just that one there that's a risk. Okay, I think we're actually getting on board that one. I think we should be okay. Okay, well, let's get those missile ships turning round now then. Perhaps this way, because I think an enemy's coming towards us. It is! The whole damn lot is coming towards us. Blast! Look at that lot! Oh, you're not playing the game. You're supposed to all stand up there waiting for me. What the hell is going on here? Whoa, I think we're in big trouble. I think we're in really big trouble, folks. Right. Well, there's little or nothing we can do about this. All we can do is try and blow up his ships. Please, as quickly as possible. We're going to lose ships here. We're going to lose good quality ships. We might even at some stage lose our admiral in the middle of all this. But it's the only thing we can do. I don't see anything else. What can I do here? Have we taken any of them out yet? No, we haven't. Blast. And what's this one doing? He is engaging with these guys. Numidians confident. We might lose that, you know.
Assault ships ready to attack.
I might have to barge him.
Close to attack. Artillery at
Okay.
your command. Fire on them.
Oh dear, come on chaps. I need you to do something here.
Firepower ready.
Can any of them hit? Are there any ships to hit here? I think these are all mine. Ah, I think we've done it. I think we survived the onslaught. Is that one of mine? Oh dear, it's not good, is it? Right, okay. How are we doing over here then? I think we're losing to this guy, aren't we?
Your orders, my lord.
Well, we're going to have to hit it. Doesn't matter too much if we hit our own ships. The main thing is that that one sinks. How's he doing there? Well, I don't know how he's doing, but we're going to have to take him out, whatever happens.
Assault ships reporting. We are orders ready.
What's happening there? No, Numidian noble infantry. Oh dear, we're losing more ships. This is not good. Oh dear, this is turning out to be quite a challenge. He really did rush us pretty quickly there, which explains why we were expected to lose this naval battle, doesn't it? Does that mean we've taken it now?
An entire unit has perished.
Oh, I think that means it's ours. This one's ours as well, isn't it? Right. I think he's sinking. Right, good. In that case, let's get everybody in position shooting at these ships now. And let's hope these are going to play the game. Well, I can't remember how many we went in with, but we've lost a fairly substantial number. I've lost one lot of axemen. I've lost one lot of javelin men. I can't count the number of others. I think I had 7 ballista type ships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think I've lost 2 of those. And like I said, an axeman ship and a javelin ship. Sorry. So that's 4 ships in total. I would think. I think I've lost 4, which is not good at all. Anyway, I've still got missiles I can fire though, which is good news. See, the thing is, when the enemy get close to you, that's why I wanted to play it in the way that I did. When they get close to you, they can then get under your arc of fire. That's the big problem. Okay, what I now need to do is make sure we target the correct enemy ships.
Assault ships ready to attack. Artillery awaiting orders. We await your word. Fire on them. Artillery at your command.
Okay.
On your orders.
Well, that was quite a loss. I just have to hope that saves me a bit of money, really, to be honest, because the axemen I didn't really use anyway much, did I? They were pretty, I don't know, superfluous, really. What's that now? They're in, I don't know if that means they're in ramming mode or not. I think they're in boarding mode now. I think before I didn't ram, I think I just boarded, but... Okay, what I have to do now is when ships sink, I have to make sure we target another ship. Don't do anything stupid. Right. Okay, he should be hitting first, shouldn't he? They're all shooting, right? So anybody gone down yet? Ah, well at least he's playing the game with this one. Right, he's gone down, so let's take that one out now. This one is doing what I've asked him to do. So's that one. This one... Yep. Okay. So it's going to take a little while, but we will get there. Where's he going to hit? Oh, maybe his ship got hit or something. I don't know. Where are you hitting? Nobody at the moment. So you hitting there, you there. You can also... Oh, gone already. Good. Right. Okay, we've almost got him. We need to make sure that everybody dies. We don't need anybody surviving this. Nobody at all. Right. Right, he's still in it. Okay, take out the first ones, the first rank if you like. I don't know if you can call it a rank when it's ships. Right, he's gone. So let's take out the next one then. Next one in that same rank, the front rank. It's always important never to reach beyond that front row, that front line of ships. Because if you do that, you might find yourself in, whoops, in range. Right, okay. So, now we're on to the second one, because the first one is now useless. Oh no, it isn't! Blast, I made the mistake. I've made the mistake of doing it. Getting in too close. Really stupid. I think I can end battle on this one. So I think we should be able to destroy them all.
Orders! Ready! Fire on them! Ready! Sink ready! Our orders!
The main thing though, like I say, is that we destroy the generals. You know, and I think that will be his general. Shattered and shattered. They're javelin men. They're both javelin men. I suspect they're garrison. If they are, it's going to be good, isn't it? Row hard, please. Row hard. Row hard. You've got to row hard because you've got to hit these guys. Row hard. Chase him off. Oh, damn. I think that means he got away. I should have just ended battle because I think then, yeah, look. Mind you, that's strange. That shows he killed 102 men. Ah, those are the ones that came on as reinforcements, aren't they? I think. Now that's very interesting actually, because that looks as though the original ones that were on the battlefield are the ones who caused all those damages, being 102 damages. But it wasn't... No, actually, thinking about it, it wasn't those guys that came on as reinforcements that caught me out, because there were more of those. There were about 5 of those ships, weren't there? Well, it is looking to me as though one unit's got away, but the general died. Now, I don't think you can get a new general until the beginning of the next turn, because you know what it's like when you do an end turn. It says noble death, and then it asks you if you want to create new generals, doesn't it? Well, he hasn't had the turn end yet, so I don't think he'll be given the option to get a new general. Although I'm not sure about that. It's never happened to me. I don't think I've had a defeated army or navy. But if I had, I don't think I've ever had an occasion where my generals died and my army has survived. I can't remember one anyway, but Anyway, interesting that he managed to kill 102 there. Oh, it shows me all my ships as well. So I did, you can tell, I lost one of my Axeman ships, I lost my Javelin ship, yep, I lost one of my ballista type ships. It looks to me as though I lost 3 ships. It also looks like one survived. You see that one on the bottom row, one in from the left there, that one with 2 chevrons. There are 2 on the second row, aren't there, next to each other with 2 chevrons. One's got 19 written on it, one's got 0. In other words, he didn't kill any men at all. Not men, he might have killed ships or something, I don't know. Well, destroyed ships rather. Anyway, you can see under the 0 you see a red dash under there. That's all that's left of the men that were on board that ship, which means that the ship has survived. So I've only lost 1 ballista ship, and I've lost 1 Axeman ship, 1 Javelin ship, and they're the ships that I don't use anyway really, so I'm not at all concerned about that. Mind you, the Axemen would come in very, very handy in that land battle I'm about to... Ooh! Now the garrison ships have gone down, 2 other fleets have gone down. It looks to me as that 1 fleet is going to survive. Did it get its general away? No. No. Nobody got their general away, so I think we might have got away with that. No, he's got away. Damn and blast. That... Oh, can you believe it? How did he get away? He's got away without a general. I'm sure, well, I'm not sure, but I hope if I defeat these guys now in here, that'll be the end of him. And that, in fact, I tell you what, I'm going to go and fight this on my own. Oh, I'll show you the statistics now, of course, because they're going to be one heck of a lot better, aren't they? But I'm going to go and fight this one because he's got nothing in any of these places, has he? 160 in terms of missile weapons, that's what I'm talking about. He's got javelin men, but they're not very good. He's got one lot of slingers that I'll need to two lots of slingers that I will need to take care about. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, yeah, 7, and then one is 8. Yeah, another 7, making 15, 17, because those are in 7s, 17, 19, 21. So he's got 21 units facing all of mine. He is going to have to face this ballista fire right into the middle of his town, and I think he's going to lose everything in that, as I've shown you before. Looking on here, you can see, I hope. In fact, I don't understand why the ships are showing. No, they're not showing first. Yeah, I've even got these ballista type weapons, haven't I? And I've got elephants that I can send in. But the main thing is, I've got so many missile troops that he really doesn't stand a chance, does he? So, I don't think I'm going to lose any men in this. Well, let's see what he says I'm going to come out of it with. He reckons I'm going to come out with 81% of my force. So, call that 20%. In other words, a fifth of my entire force. I've got nearly 5,000 men there. So he's reckoning I'm going to lose 1,000 men. I'm likely to lose an elephant unit, or perhaps even both of them, depending on where he decides to take the casualties. I'm also likely to lose that ballista ship that's got so few numbers in as well. So I don't want to do that. So I am going to fight this, but I'm not going to show it, because I'm up to 26 minutes now anyway. And you've seen these battles before. There's one very recently. I mean, if you go back over the last 2 or 3 videos, you'll see one very much the same as this, only it's only one army attacking and not 2. And it's, well, I think it is, and I think it's less ballista ships going in as well. But anyway, we'll see. I hope that we're going to learn a lesson here and find that these people, the Massaili or whatever you call them, are going to all die, because that fleet did not get away. The other tricky thing is, will that general get away? If he escapes, as he's likely to do when I do a land battle, then the Massaili will survive and the ship will survive, and that's the main reason. It really is the main reason for completely destroying. For doing not completely destroy, for doing an auto resolve, because when you do an auto resolve, the general dies. In this, you can completely destroy the general's unit. They can be shattered, or they can just vanish somewhere, and the general will be amongst that number that shatters, and then the general will then reappear, which is really, really unfair, isn't it? But anyway, I'm going to get into that, and I'll show you the results. Back in a second, folks. Well, I think this must be the last throes of the battle now. 41 of those left, and 67 of those. Basically, we've shelled it from a distance. We've lost some ammunition, of course, amongst these. He did have a unit, there it is, that's remained untouched. Something that came off the ships, and they've just stayed there the whole time. But they're just javelin men, and they'll get chased down. Okay, these guys I did ask them to attack somebody who was running out of there. But they didn't do it, did they? So these are going to go for it. I've been watching very, very closely this game. I got a message to say one lot that I'd ridden down that escaped from here. And by the way, he went down to about 12 in the unit from missile fire. Got shattered. Numidian spearmen they were. And they had a, sort of like trombone, horn type thing over the top telling me it was a general. Killed one. When the very last man of those was killed, it said the enemy general is dead. So I had to kill every single man in the unit to kill the general. But another unit routed, again with the little icon above it, and I completely destroyed that unit. And that time I did not get the message saying enemy unit dead, enemy unit killed or whatever. In fact, he was killed around about here somewhere. Can't remember exactly. Don't know, it's probably him down there. So we've killed a lot of the enemy, we really have, and we've killed I would say all his generals now. It looks like he's still hanging on in there. So can he fire? No. Can he? No. Can he? Yes. Okay. Oops. Bird flying over there. Looked like some kind of dinosaur, didn't it? Yeah. Yes, and he can fire as well. That should be enough to completely finish those off, but they're archers anyway. I could go charging in with my horse now, really, and finish those off. There are some tribesmen just behind, of course. I don't know what else is in there, but I think this is just about it, isn't it? I mean, surely we can chase tribesmen off, can't we? Maybe what I should do is finish off the tribesmen in reality. I will do, actually. Let's finish off the tribesmen and then go charging in against the archers and whoever else is in there. So, units. Oh, another one's out of ammunition. It's that one, isn't it? So I've only really got one that I continue firing with. This one hasn't been firing at all. There just didn't seem any point because I had so few men. I don't think he can't fire, you see, can he? So, no, I've never asked him to fire. Is anything got... No, nothing now can fire, can it? Okay, so all these now have to be taken out, don't they? Really, but I suppose I could send in elephants, couldn't I? But I'm not going to, because they're light troops. And, well, his are light troops. And light troops, I think, do well against elephants. So, I'll send these in instead and just hope that he hasn't got any more... you see, I can't really get in there and reach them with my slingers, etc. So I'm just going to go in there with these. I think that has to be it, doesn't it, really? Just those few in the middle there. Let's hope so, anyway. I might lose some men here, which is partly why I brought you in, really, because it makes it a bit more interesting, doesn't it? So, okay, let's take out the archers. Okay, and let's take out the tribesmen, and let's also take out the oh, that's interesting. I can't even get to those guys. Why can't I reach them? That's interesting. Right, well I can't, so I'm going to send them in against these as well then. Okay, still plenty of time for the battle before it's over. 27 minutes rather, and 15 seconds. So we're doing well. These men don't seem to have charged, do they? So let's give them the order again, see if it works this time. I say I didn't charge those last time. I wonder if it's because I'm asking them to charge through someone else. Okay, they're doing it this time. Looks like one unit might be going in there on his own. Some of these are a bit tired, actually, because they've been chasing routers. Let's see how they do. Median cavalry, general alive. What's that? Something moving fast. Eager, fresh. Oh, they're fresh. Good. Right, well, let's see it from their perspective then. We'll probably see another load of units appear now, but in the absence of that... Oh, hang on. There are two units up there. Javelin men and javelin men. All javelin men. Okay, I did want to see this charge go in, but it looks like I've missed it now, doesn't it? Okay, the horse are going to suffer some hits. Is that my unit that's struggling? No, it's not, it's his. Okay, good, he's wavering there, we need to go straight through. What are those? Oh, they're noble infantry. Damn, and he's got spearmen. Okay, withdraw everybody. Ah, that's interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. I should have checked those spearmen actually to find out if they had a general amongst them. I can't look now. Oops. I can look. Ah, look, they're all routing, so I can't tell. Okay, we just have to end battle on there and find out what happens. I lost a man, and that was just from chasing. No, it won't be. It'll be right at the end there, won't it? Charging against those archers, etc. I mean, maybe we just got caught by some of those spearmen. I really don't know. Anyway, we managed to kill 2,984. Hey? Oh, I see. It's because they had reinforcements, isn't it? They deployed 2,760 and lost... Oh, actually, 2,484. I thought it said 9 there, but call it 2,500, 6, 7, 260. 280 men got away, according to that, which is a bit wrong. That top unit there, you know, that looks like it's got a little bit of green in there. No, I don't think it has. No, it's had it, hasn't it? It's completely gone, that one. I can't judge what the losses are. Well, I can see what the losses are, but I can't see whether the generals went down or not. What I need, of course, as I explained before this battle, was just to kill 2 generals that were involved in this battle. I think there were 2. There was at least 1 supporting army. It got a bit confusing there because there were other flags around or banners around, weren't there? But they were really from ships. So I think we've done this now. Let's hope. Just want the message when I take this town to say they're all gone. Notice my slingers and archers didn't do any of the work whatsoever. He kept his men well away all the time. Oh, you can see that my my horses did well, can't you? I don't know about those swordsmen. There's no way they didn't get involved, so that's just nonsense, really. But at least it's shown that the slingers and the archers did nothing at all, because that's absolutely true. I just couldn't get anywhere near to him. The only way that I could shoot at him with my archers and slingers was by approaching the middle of the town, and that's just not where you want your archers and slingers to get caught. You want them to be in open ground where they can run back behind your own troops, don't you? So, okay, right, that's the general gone there. Now that general in the back there, does he die? Did I kill him? I think I did. Doesn't look as though he's killed there, does it? But let's look at this. Yes. Ah, they're the ships. He got away. Honestly, that is just... there's no way. There is absolutely no way on God's green earth that that happened. And this is why you do auto-resolves. He's escaped.
We fight for you, my lord.
He has actually escaped that battle, whereas if I'd have done it on an auto-resolve, okay, I'd have taken 20% casualties, but he would have been completely destroyed. But that is just ridiculous. Okay, he's got... those. Can I reach them? I can. I can actually reach them, and they've just retreated. So they're going to go, aren't they? Is he in the territory I've just taken? I think he is, just. Can I reach him? Nope. And... can he reach? I don't think he can, you know. I think I just have to do an auto-resolve with these ships, which means that I'm probably going to lose that ship, which is a real nuisance. Okay, but it is important to me to completely destroy... Actually, I don't think he's got a general in there. I don't think he can have a general in there, because he can't have, can he? Let's go and have a look. I think they're the ones that retreated from the town before, you know, my first attack. I don't think he's got a general in there. And in fact, if you look... oh, hang on, he's got this characteristic, hasn't he? Stance. No, that's just a stance. He hasn't got any characteristics. I don't think he's got a general in there. And his infantry are not going to appear, which means that... where's the auto-resolve? Protective? Oh, everything is 100% anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, take him out there. No. Okay. Kill the captives. That means he hasn't got any ships left. I'm convinced of that. What I'm not convinced of, though...
Your orders, my lord?
I can't get him. I can't get him there. And I can't get him here. Ah, oh, damn. I killed everybody. Maybe I didn't. I killed 2 generals in that battle that I knew of. There were 3. There's 1 that got away with 32 men in the unit. Must have been very early on in the battle that he got hit, before I started looking out for the generals. Now, looking around, I can't see any spies that can assassinate him. There's no... oh, hang on, what about him? I did have a spy up here looking at Carthago or whatever. Well, if he was there, I can't see him there now. Damn, you know what it means, don't you? It actually means that... oh, hang on, what's that? That's one of his. What it means is those spies are going to undermine this place. They're going to stop my army from chasing him. They're going to do something. What a nuisance is that, hey?
Lord.
And I simply can't reach him.
We cannot do that.
Why can't you do that?
I'm afraid we cannot.
It's only going to let me go that far, isn't it? I don't have enough movement to enter into
Destroy
that distance.
them!
32 men have escaped. He can't go up a road. He can run away from me. Where can he run to? He's in the middle of the desert. He's got no supports. The only problem is, like I said, is these guys here that are going to do damage. And that's a real nuisance. Okay, let's... hey? Oh, that's good. None of the Thapsus buildings need to be repaired. Ah. We're on 100%. And we're going down by 30. Ah, because we've been in North Africa for a long time, haven't we? And 25 of that is conquest. So that's only for next turn. So 25 of the 36. We're only going to go down by minus 11. But we've got buildings that we can put up in there. Are we building any? I don't think we are, actually. I don't know why I've got two studs, two stables or whatever they are. Maybe I need to get rid of one of those. Wealth provides garrison. Increased experience level. I don't know really what I need to do, but maybe I need to give those an edict. Eventually I'll need to give them an edict. I certainly don't need to at the moment, do I? Okay, these ships then are eventually going to block up this area, like I said before. What are these? Liguria. Liguria. What I didn't look into, you know, was the possibility of peace with Liguria. If I can get peace with the Ligurians, all this coastline is then safe. And I don't need war with the Ligurians, because Italy will be mine anyway. And that's my target. Okay, I need to take more territories, but it's going to be a while before I get up to here, isn't it? Caralis. I suspect someone else will have taken it by then. So I'm up to about 34 out of 40. I need 6 more. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 maybe if I'm desperate, and then something up here to make 6. Maybe Frizzer or something like that. I really don't know. But the point is, I don't need to take this place, which means I should be able to. And what I'm going to do here is just save the game at that point. Because I'm going to go for the diplomacy screen. And if I go for the diplomacy screen and it fades me out, I've got a problem. Well, I haven't now, of course. Right, Liguria. What? Right, Liguria. Peace treaty. High. Okay, I want a payment from them. I want something ridiculously high. 10,000. No, it's low now. That's what they were offering me before though, wasn't it? Payments. 6,000. Ah, they'll pay me 6,000. Now will they join war or anything? Join war against Gatuli Massaeli. Will they join the war against the Massaeli and the Gisuli, whatever they are? Low. Okay. Well, let's just get them to join war then against... Where are we? Join war against Massaeli. There, it's low, isn't it? Okay. Join war against these guys. Still low. Nah, it's not going to happen, that, is it? I wonder if they would create satrapy. Low. No. Okay, I think we just settle for the 6,000, don't you? I mean, that's really good. What about a non-aggression pact? That might be good. Break non-aggression pact with... Break defensive alliance with... Who are they allied to? Editani and Evaci. Right, okay. Low. Damn, you might have to break your alliance with... Join war again. Break... defensive alliance with... these guys. They're not going to do it. Okay, I'm just going to take my 6,000. If they want to join a war against me when I declare war on the Evaci, excuse me, that's entirely up to them. Okay. Right, I've accepted it. Thank you very much. I wonder if they go for a trade agreement. Can I get a trade agreement?
Many pleasantries for me, but Please, don't
Low.
bother.
No, I can't. But I'm happy with that. That's good news, isn't it? I need to find this Guturar or whatever they're called. I don't know. And I think I don't need that place. You see, it's a wider part of the waterway across there. I need these areas here. So, okay. Thanks for watching, folks. I expected it to be a 25-30 minute video. It's now a 45-minute video, so no change there.